As Men's Health Month comes to a close, we're sharing another story of survival in addition to the many we've already introduced you to. Well, you met David Griffin before. He's the man whose heart stopped during the Richmond Marathon in 2023 and is back to running again. 8 News reporter Madison Moore caught up with him and has the latest from his journey back to health.
Well, you can train hard and feel great, but some health challenges can pop up out of nowhere. And that's what David Griffin discovered during that marathon. His message for everyone: be in tune to your body. It was November 11th, 2023. David lined up with his 2 friends to take on all 26.2 miles of the Richmond Marathon.
I felt, really perfect that day. It was probably my best training year that I had. I would obviously never have anticipated myself being in this situation.
By mile 13, David explained he didn't feel right.
About a half a mile further into the run, I collapsed and had a cardiac arrest. Was down for 10 minutes and was revived on site.
Fortunately, he landed in the perfect spot.
If I could have planned it any better, I couldn't have. I went down in front of nurses, an actual cardiologist.
Tests showed that David had been born with a bicuspid aortic valve.
It's a mutation of your heart valve where it doesn't have all 3 cuspids. And essentially they had to fix it. I didn't have any signs or symptoms. And I had even been tested for this bicuspid valve situation because I have another family member who has that.
After recovering from open heart surgery, David put his running shoes back on.
I started marathon training again. So ran the marathon last year as well. Overall, for men, you really have to be careful of your diet. It's a common trap. You have to make time for yourself.
His near-death experience shifted his perspective on health.
I know that I've got to watch myself. I have regular cadence visits with my doctors and take their advice seriously. So things that I may not have done, a couple of years ago.
David does not plan on running the Richmond Marathon in November because he wants to focus on some other things, but says he could see himself running a half marathon this year. In Chesterfield County, I'm Madison Moore, 8 News.